Notts County Talk match reaction after it is finished. Aldershot 0, Notts 3. We finally get something away at Aldershot. I did watch the game on the National League TV streaming service. It was the last 3 p.m. kickoff allowed before that ruling comes in to force again that you can't show any live 3 p.m. games. So I managed to watch the whole thing. And let's just say it was money well spent. A 3-0 win. After the first 10-15 minutes, it was convincing. We were in control. We bounced back fantastically well from that draw against Oldham, who then went on, I believe, to beat Dorking 5-1. So it makes that result a little bit easier to take, albeit we did give the lead away twice in poor circumstances. But I think last season, and I've said it a lot on the channel, I think last season we would have drawn that game or possibly lost to Aldershot. Confidence would have been knocked. But we absolutely went in there with the game plan. We knew exactly what to do. We weathered their pressing game, which was insanely intense for the first 10-15 minutes, really putting us under pressure. At points when Slocum had the ball in his own box, there were 2 players closing him down. But we knew they wouldn't be able to keep that up for the game. We passed it around. We did really well. And even 20-25 minutes in, we knew we would get chances. And we finally did. And from that goal, the game was pretty much finished. They did have a few chances. Set pieces mainly were a little bit edgy for us. But from open play, it was a lot of shots from the edge of the box, which we ended up blocking anyway, and not really too much from Aldershot to worry us. In terms of players, Aaron the man again, I think he's had 2 fantastic games, got both assists against Oldham and a fantastic goal again today. Really, really good goal. Their keeper comes sort of way out his goal, poor kick away, and he lobs him from a pretty tight angle. It goes straight in. There was no chance of anyone stopping it, so fantastic from him. I listened to the Aldershot commentary on the National League TV, and they said he would be man of the match for them, which is good praise. They said he was the standout player for us, so he's really playing well. Keeping Toby out of the team, I'm not actually sure where he is. Hasn't played for a fair few games or even featured on the bench. But Aaron at the minute is playing really, really well down that side, and a lot is coming through him, so impressed for him. We've scored 3 without Scott and Marcus even scoring. They scored the 2 goals last game. We can come straight in and get 3 goals without them this week, so it shows how many goals we've got in the side. Ruben's goal from the edge of the box looked like it was right in the corner. Fantastic finish. They gave him way too much space on the edge of that area, and he just slotted it in. And our first goal, really happy for Jim. Came into the team against Scunthorpe, got his goal, came back into the team again today, got his goal, right place, right time, and he just picked his spot and put it in. So overall, it's a really, really good performance. Palmer pulling the strings as usual. We've got that clean sheet, which we're desperate for. But I'm just really, really relieved at the way we drew a game that was very frustrating, and we've come back out in professional performance, 3-0 clean sheet, good for the goal difference. No Wrexham or Chesterfield playing today. And I believe, as of recording this, West Brom just equalised to take it to a replay against Chesterfield. That might not be the case when I come off this recording, but that's another game for Chesterfield thrown in there, and potentially with whatever happens in the 5:20 game or 5:30 game, a replay for Wrexham, which I think could be a possibility. I would say, for once, I feel like we got something in our favour. Looked like Adam Chickson pulled their striker back at 1-0, which could have really changed the game. I know from going to Aldershot last season, their fans are in good voice a lot of the time. So, if they got a goal from that penalty that possibly should have been, not 100% sure, but, it would have been very difficult from there. But from being not so optimistic going into the game, I'm relieved, I'm happy. We go at home to Boreham Wood now on Tuesday night. But for me, the trickier of the 2 fixtures, even though Aldershot are lower down the league, was today. And it's just, it's worked out really well, bringing that game forward from March or whenever it was, getting it out of the way on a Saturday, which could have backfired and we could have looked stupid doing it, but it's brilliant. I think it was supposed to be our sort of 37th game of the season, and we've put it in at number 25 or 26. So it's worked for us, gives us an opportunity to have a rest that week further into the season, and I'm just delighted. Notts fans, look like loads of you travelled. Hope it was a really good game to go to. If you did go, let me know what you think. Or if you just did watch it online or listen, again, let me know any thoughts you have about the game. Who's your man of the match? How do you see the game going on Tuesday? As always, don't forget to like, comment, and please do subscribe to the channel because it helps us out massively.